Hi everybody, this is Anna Khayos for another Anna Khayos Fitness, and today I'm going to run you through another day of my full day worth of eating. As you guys know, I'm temporarily I cannot go to the gym for about 3 weeks, so I've mainly been focusing on my food and my diet, and I'm kind of tweaking a lot of my diet out right now. So there's certain things that I forgot back when I was doing like Whole30 and Paleo, and I switched to Eat to Perform, and I'm going back to pretty much as raw as possible, except for a couple minor things which are really good for my body, which I like to keep in my body. So I'm going to run you guys real quick through my day of eating. So let's get started. All right. So basic supplements right here. I got my BCAA, I got my biotin, the prenatal multivitamin because I have low iron, so it actually helps out, especially since I'm a blood donor. So the prenatal ones actually work much better than the regular multivitamins. So ladies, if you have the same problem, give those a shot. They're actually not bad. Just let your boyfriend know it's just for vitamin purposes, so you don't freak him out. It's like, why are you taking prenatal? You know, you're pregnant. No. Just let him know it's just for nutritional value. My fish oil, and then my vitamin D. So that's pretty much my daily supplements right there. Meal number one right here. This is my 1 cup of Greek yogurt, plains, 0 fat, with half a cup of blueberries, a tablespoon of chia seed, and grounded flaxseed. The total macros for that is my 7 a.m. is 267 calories, carbs is 29, fat is 8, protein is 27. All right, so that's my 7 a.m. meal. My 9 a.m. meal, I decided to treat myself today because I like to change things up. This is about 7.5 ounces of steak right here, and it's just like pretty raw. I like to eat my cow like it's still mooing, mainly because it keeps a lot of the protein in it, and it's just juicier. And then over here, I have 2 ounces of baby spinach, and then I have about 2 ounces of stir-fry mix with a celery stick and a tomato right there. And the total macros for this is 627 calories, 15 carbs, 38 fat, and 56 protein. And as you guys will see, I like to eat my heavier meals in the morning because normally I work out and my body's just pretty much burning it. So as the evening goes and tapers off, I pretty much just eat a lot lighter and lighter and lighter. All right. Now my 1 p.m. and my 3 p.m. are pretty much the same. It's pretty much shrimp with broccoli slaw and then half a banana, and that is a total of 198 calories, 20 carbs, 8 fat, and 13 protein. I'm taking a lot of carbohydrates again. Increased it a little bit. Normally I was doing really low, but because my body's healing and needs a pretty good balanced diet so it can heal up and get all the nutrients it needs, I'm trying to balance it out a little bit. All right, and my last meal for today is at 5 p.m. at a whopping, well, it's not whopping, 270 calories, 4 carbs, 6 fat, and 52 protein is going to be my Isopure, and I'm going to be taking this with 2 cups of unsweetened almond milk, and that brings my full day macros to my calorie is 1620, my carbs is 89, my fat is 69, and my protein is 171. As you see the arrows on there, that means that I'm currently still tweaking how I'm tackling my fats. Obviously today my fats are a little higher because I'm treating myself to some steak, and that's fine. That's totally fine. It's good to change it up. As for my protein, I'm going to try to maintain it at 200 like I was doing when I was working out, and then my carbs, I'm going to try to bring it down a little more to around 70. The one negative that I have in here, normally I keep my intake between 1,500 to 2,000 milligrams a day, but because I am having seafood naturally is very high in sodium. So even though there's barely anything in here spice-wise, the shrimp alone is almost like 400 or 500 milligrams of sodium, and that's for a very small portion. As you can see right there, that's a very moderate portion. So it's going to be a little high. It's mainly because of seafood, and that's perfectly fine. So far today, I went ahead and I skipped a couple days because I was a little frustrated. I'm in a lot of pain, mainly because, one, I went from moving to not moving, and I have an injury. And anybody who's been injured and then you stop moving an injury and then you try to move it, it is so frustrating, and you feel a little crippled, and you're just like, this hurts, and there's nothing you can do about it but to sit there, wait, and let it heal. So I'm in just mainly not even frustrating myself with the scale, but today I stepped back on it, and obviously my efforts are paying off. I felt a lot leaner this morning. I couldn't figure it out, and I stepped on the scale, and I went from Sunday to around 170. Today is currently Wednesday. Is that the Wednesday or Thursday? I need to look at the calendar. But today I'm about 166 pounds, which is a pretty big drop. But again, I'm cutting a lot of things down and drinking a lot of water. As you can see, most of my food is raw. I try not to eat a lot of processed stuff except for my Greek yogurt, because ladies, it's just good for your system to keep those germs, keep you balanced. And the Isopure, because it's a cheap way to get extra protein into your system, and it's kind of like my treat at the end of the day. So I really like it for, you know, for the end of the day. It's like a ice cream, but not really. So, but anyway, guys, this has been Anna Khayos for another Anna Khayos fitness and my all day nutrition kind of thing while I'm in this downtime. This is pretty much day 3 or 4 of me just going down to volume foods. And as long as I keep tweaking it, I'll keep making as many videos as possible, and maybe so you guys can pick up some really cool stuff out of this. Oh, don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr. I'm also on Pinterest, Fitbit, bodybuilding.com, and my Fitness Pal. Do not forget to check out my GoFundMe. I'm still taking donations towards my surgery. If you cannot donate towards my cost, that's perfectly fine. Just simply share my story. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you guys soon, and laters. Bye-bye.